Hi everyone, welcome to Awkwardly Made Live channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. On this day, it was on a Sunday, and I was cooking Sunday dinner. As you all know, Sunday course is not my favorite thing to do, but I do try to make something decent on Sundays or Mondays for my family. While I was busy, we didn't have a proper breakfast in the morning, so I decided to make a smoothie for us while I was still busy cooking. I didn't want it to be something heavy, so I added 1.5 cup of milk in there, and then half a cup of oats, and I added 2 cubes of frozen yogurt. You guys know how I make my frozen yogurt. And I had a couple of mangoes that I had cut up, that we came back from at home, that I had frozen. Big mistake. If you're going to make a smoothie, please don't use organic mango. Use the one that you buy from the store. And I added frozen bananas, and then I added 1 ice cube in there. So I struggled to break down the mangoes because they are 3D. I don't know how to call it or what to call it. So we ended up having to take everything out and pour it in a bowl and cut the mangoes piece by piece for it to be able to be blended. At some point, my blender stopped working. that like now I took it out and then I tried to run it, but it wasn't, it was just not going. So I did it off camera. I didn't want to show you guys the messy part, and it ended up coming up exactly how I wanted it. It came out perfect, delicious. So the recipe was frozen yogurt, it was oats, it was milk, it was mango, a banana, and ice cube. And I did add a little bit of water there. That's how it came out. It was so, so, so delicious. But my tip for this is that if you're going to add mango, kindly use the one that you bought from the store, because it's not as thread, it doesn't have a lot of threads. I don't know how to, the strings, I don't know what to call them. Somebody can correct me in the comment section, but yeah, that's what happened on there today. And we continue with dinner as I prep the chicken to cook it. Once the chicken is fried, I did not cook it all the way through because I'm still going to cook it. I proceeded into adding 1 onion and 2 shallots into my pan and added a little bit of butter and fry it until it is nice and soft or translucent or tender, whichever way you call it. I've been asked a couple of times why I cook on high heat. Oh, that's a tough one. Anyway, I added rosemary and garlic as well as the onion were going on. If you cook on low heat, your food will produce a lot of water. You end up overcooking your vegetables or anything that you are cooking, you will overcook it. I added turmeric as well, fresh crushed turmeric. Your food will be overcooked. They will produce a lot of water and you're not going to like the texture of it at all. That's why I cook on somewhat medium to high heat. I did add half a lemon juice into the onion and I added about a tablespoon of flour. I eyeballed it and then I proceeded into adding 1.5 cup of stock, beef stock. I did not use chicken stock. I used beef stock. You can use chicken stock if you have. And I added yellow salt. I'm making a sauce for my chicken. I'm making a sauce for my chicken. I did not have a stock, so I dissolved the beef stock into hot water, and then that was my stock. Once my sauce was done, I proceeded into adding the chicken back onto the pan, and this is where now I reduce the heat because I want it to cook slowly without getting burnt. And this is how it looks. This is how I wanted it to look, and I added a little bit of cream there. Not too much, don't put too much, just a little bit. You don't want it to be richer than it already is. Remember, it has flour and butter and oil and so cream, you just need to put a little bit. If I was to measure, I would say 50 ml of cream would be sufficient. And please do not ask me why my potatoes are brown. They were about to get burnt, and then I caught it in time and I took it off the stove. No, my mistake was not taking them out of the pot. And then when it was time to mash them, they had already turned somewhat brown and they were not really burnt. The pot was the one that was burnt at the bottom a little bit. It was dark brown. But me being me, because I was doing so many things at once, I forgot to take them out of the pot. That's why they look like this. But we do make mistakes every now and then. That's why it's called home cooking. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is how my dinner looks, how the plate looks, and it was delicious. It was during the day, and we had nothing to chew on, so I decided to make a little snack for us. I just chopped spring onion, and I'm chopping red onion, a little bit of that, small ones. I got small ones last time when I went to the market, and I was chopping that. And once that was done, transfer that into a bowl. I'm going to make a dressing. Is it not a dressing, man? A dip. I'm making a dip actually. So I proceeded into squeezing half a lemon into the bowl, and half a tablespoon of mustard, chili flakes, yellow salt, and I added a tub of sour cream in there. Mix them together. If you do have red chili, that would do really 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 well with this dip, and I didn't have that. That's why I used the chili flakes, and we had that with corn chips. I always have corn chips, plain corn chips or unseasoned corn chips in my cupboard. I love, 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 love them. I think they are a snack that you can control. How it doesn't have a lot of things, man. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's better than the chili ones, and so I love that when I want to make something, we can have them with anything. It can be guacamole, salsa, or the sour cream dip like this one, and it was yummy. Once we done eating, I proceeded into continuing with my dishes. Thank you so much for being here once again. I truly appreciate you. And if you are new here, welcome. If you just found our channel, kindly don't leave without subscribing or liking our channel. And if you have watched up until this far, please leave me a flower emoji in the comment section. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. Welcome. Returning subscriber, thank you for every time you return to this channel. And if you are just a viewer, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, and I hope next time you'll become part of the family. And don't forget to like, comment, and share us if you can. I will truly appreciate it. And I appreciate every effort that you guys give to this channel. It truly means a lot to me. I'm making chicken pops that I'm going to make general tso out of once they are done. This is something that I do once in a while, unless I am craving it or my family request it. I do not make it. Because it's so much work. It's better if it's chicken schnitzel because it's the same method of making it. But the chicken pops and the chicken strips, the general dough, I hardly make it. I think in a year I make twice because it's a lot of work. I mean, it's so many pieces of it. It's not, I don't make small quantities because we eat and my husband takes lunch as well, and I sometimes leave some for if I cook dinner. I make sure that we do have some for the following day, lunch for me mostly. So in my other bowl there, the flour, it's paprika, it's onion powder, it's garlic powder, what else did I put? And yellow salt. I didn't put a lot of things there. I just kept it simple. And then here it's eggs, it's yellow salt, and it's a little bit of milk, just like you make the egg mixture like you are going to make a French toast. So the chicken pops is double coating or triple, or yeah, or triple triple coating, but I did double coating here because your triple, guys, I was going to sleep here. So I put my chicken in the egg mixture, dip them into the flour mixture, put it on a plate, and then I got another plate, dip them again in egg mixture in flour, then onto the plate, and let it sit in the fridge for 30 minutes so that it can be controllable. I didn't have 30 minutes, so I think I let it sit for 10 minutes. But if you don't mind, if you're not going to forget about it, put it in a fridge for at least 10 minutes, in a freezer for at least 10 minutes before frying, so that you can be able to control. So I did not have the 30 minutes. I just put 10 in the fridge, and once it was in the fridge, I was heating my oil as well. um I reuse my oil, guys. My deep frying oil, I reuse it. I don't use clean oil every time I deep fry, but though it depends. If I'm making fat cakes, I'll probably use clean oil, but I will plan ahead for it, but if I'm frying anything else, chips, like the chicken, and I use the same oil. I don't know. I hardly ever throw away oil unless it's been. If it's been, I've been using it for a while. I start cooking with it, because I don't cook with sunflower oil most of the time. I either cook with canola or seed oils or olive oil. That's it. These are our chicken pops. You can see they are ready. That is batch one. It is so delicious. This is good for kids as well. If you are hosting chicken, if you are hosting kids, chicken pops, chips, and sausages will be your best friend, and you won't hear them requesting for anything else. Whilst that was cooking, I proceeded into frying my onion into butter. Don't be like me and burn your onion. I burned mine, but listen, we are going to eat it anyway. So I added 2 tablespoon, heaping tablespoon of flour, and I added yellow salt in there. You don't have to add yellow salt if you have a stock, beef stock or chicken stock. You don't have to add it, like the liquid one. I'm talking about the liquid one. And I added garlic and onion powder, my two favorite, my go-to seasoning. And then combine those together. Make sure that the onions are well coated. This is the sauce for the general sauce, since our chicken pops are ready. And then I added water. I put 500, I put look hot water usually into the jug, 500 ml, but I add bit by bit just to see if how much I need. You see why I say I bent my onions? You can see them, and then I added a little bit of dark soy sauce. You must be very careful with dark soy sauce. Hey, too much of it will make your food taste horrible and look horrible. And I added a bit of rice vinegar, and I added a little bit more of the water. Again, I wasn't happy with the color of the sauce. I added a drop of dark soy sauce again, and I was happy and proceeded into adding my chicken pops in there. I didn't add all of it. I left some for me for the following day for lunch, because my sauce was not a lot. So I added just enough that was able to that my sauce could be able to coat, and that's it. That is general tho. This is how you make it. You can have it with your sticky rice or your normal rice. You're going to have it with basmati. And my greens, I've just added yellow salt, chili flakes, soy sauce, sesame seeds, and sesame oil. and then I'm going to warm it because I had blanched it a few days ago. It has been in my fridge, so I'm going to warm it in a microwave, stir the seasoning in so that it can my greens can suck up the seasoning, and that's what we are going to that's going to be our side for this dish. You can use broccoli if you want. I do have broccoli in my fridge ready to be eaten, but I felt like using some or us having something else. So I'm dishing for my husband. As I always say, the first plate as a content creator in this house, it's for my husband. It's always perfect. Mine and Theo, not so much. I don't care that much to make it perfect. But this one, I only make a fuss about the one that if I'm going to shoot on a portrait as well for shots, yeah, I'll make Theo's one perfect as well. But we don't mind, you know. This is how our meal went on this day. It was yummy, 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 yummy. You should try it. It's easy to make. But the chicken pops, I can tell you, I guarantee you, if you have kids, this one is a winner. A winner. You will not go wrong. This was a few days later. I've been busy, so this vlog was about food, you know. So I cooked brown rice and I chopped spring onion and baby spinach into there, and then I'm adding black eyed peas. You guys saw I cooked them the other day on the fire, and then I added half of the lemon, chili flakes and yellow salt, just a little bit, not too much, because we are going to have this with chicken. I'm just seasoning the rice. My family doesn't like brown rice and the black eyed peas, so one way or the other they have to eat them. So whenever I make them eat them, I have to juju them a little bit, you know, a little bit. Yes, that's what we had, and we had with broccoli and chicken. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.